It was the year 2011, the year of the beatification of our dear foundress, Blessed Maria Clara. That was a year of blessing for the Philippine mission. The spirit of Mother Clara inspired the province of Our Lady of the Mount, North India, to open a community in the name of our patron Saint Francis of Assisi by networking with the government center and extended the charism of hospitality to the abandoned elderly at Tanay, Philippines. It was the beginning of a new challenging mission, and the pioneers were our dear sisters, Sister Lily Mary, Sister Blossom Gonsalves, and Sister Kalpana Lopez. The sisters entered the portals of the Haven for the Elderly at Sampaloc, Tanay, an institution run by the Department of the Social Welfare and Development, which as of now caters to around 250 abandoned elderly men and women above the age of 60, providing them with food, shelter, clothing, and all the amenities required to live a dignified life. The institution is well organized. Their physical, psychological, emotional, and safety needs are taken care of by the various units. The staff and the house parents do their best to take care of the elderly, and the administration sees to the overall upkeep of the center. Yet, there is one thing essential which the elderly need very much: spiritual life. Keeping the words of the founders in mind, Sister Jancy Mary, Sister Helen Gonsalves, and Sister Mary Jane, who form part of the present community, give their best in serving the elderly with tenderness and compassion. The sisters take special care of the spiritual life of the elderly. This gift of prayer and faith is given to our elderly by the daily recitation of the Rosary. They also pray the Chaplet of the Divine Mercy, the Crown of Praises, the Divine Providence Rosary, and many other devotions. There is Bible sharing based on the Gospel of the day, and many elderly are able to break the word very well. The sisters guide them to live the Gospel in their daily life. Masses are organized for the elderly twice a month, which is not possible now due to the pandemic. The sisters make it possible to view online Mass twice a week, and the elderly feel blessed to be connected to the Lord in this challenging time. The sick and the bedridden are not forgotten. Rosary is also conducted in the cottages so that they too can be strengthened in their faith. The sisters teach action songs to the elderly to make their mood lighter. They also spend their time talking and counseling them. They help in feeding the elderly, paring their nails, taking them for a walk, and assist wherever possible to make their life healthier and happier. The sisters are also involved in the medical care of the elderly. Many elderly suffer with hypertension, diabetes, and chronic heart diseases. Their blood pressure is monitored routinely by the nurse sister. Besides, there are also other nurses and a doctor in the center. Some elderly have various skin infections, and with much love and kindness, their wounds are carefully cleaned and dressed. The mission is indeed very challenging. The local language is difficult but very interesting to learn. The culture and the food are quite different. No spicy food, which the Indian loves. The residence of the sisters is very small, and at times it is very challenging. But in a spirit of Franciscan simplicity, the sisters live in solidarity with the poor. Though there are challenges, there is also a great sense of satisfaction when it comes to serving the elderly who are abandoned. And like Mother Clara, we can say, "These are my people." With God's grace and the support of the center and the officer in charge of the center, Ms. Marisol Bangniwan, the mission will soon be completing 10 years of dedicated and loving service to the abandoned elderly. And the sisters, following in the footsteps of their founders, Blessed Mother Clara and Father Raimundo, continue with true missionary spirit, doing good where there is good to be done.